Alright, welcome to the complete new section. I call that 日本語 Nomad. So I know it's a really fancy name, but I want to just showcase what is this about. It's about,旅. It's like when you go travel. 旅で使える日本語と文化のガイド。Okay, so basically it's like travel, and you can actually use all these things and some of the tips of travel and some of the like cultural as well as everyday life thing, and you have to encounter and master in order to have a great time travel to Japan. Okay. I know we already work on grammar, vocabulary, and you already get a lot of practice listening to the rhythm of Japanese. You know what? So this series of video will be first, of course, I will introduce some of the things, and then we'll go outside. Okay? Well, actually, I'm going to be your local guide, hopefully, but mainly focus on teaching you Japanese. But you know what? We're going to take things off the page and into the street of Japan, okay? And I'm going to introduce some of the famous routes that you will, must heard of online, and we will go through that route. And also, I'm going to introduce some of the less popular, less known places. That's also a great fun. But you know what? If it's like a popular route, English is okay. So most of people will understand English, especially in big cities like Tokyo, right? But we're also going to dive into some of the local culture, it's not like really remote, but you know what? I'm going to introduce some of the places that also pretty convenient, really near the big cities, but also dive a little bit deeper, right? I'm a hardcore person, so you know what? A lot of boot camps. You already can see my bio and as well my boot camps are pretty hardcore. I'm famous for that. So you know what? We are going to just leave a big city a tiny little bit, dive into some of not so popular traveler destination, but really good place in Japan. And you know what? That series, the place that I'm going to introduce you folks, is a little bit hard, especially if you do not master Japanese, okay? If you are, let's say, speak English or Spanish or anything other than Japanese, you have a pretty hard time because, not every sign, not every place, not every, the restaurant owner no Japanese, no English, sorry, or no your language. And sometimes they just serve the local, right? So if you're a traveler, you are the outsider, okay? So you have to immerse and learn tradition, learn all that, and you are expected, even though they will be very tolerant, and they know, they consider it, they know that you are foreigner, okay? So they will give you a pass, but it's always best to respect their cultures and learn and show in a respectable way. And you know what? You have a great time travel to Japan. So that's the reason. Let's go outside, okay? But of course, I'm going to add a little bit classroom explanations, because I don't want this become vlog videos that hey, this is a place, hey, this is a place. I also want to or bring you guys back to the classroom a little bit, adding a little bit how to write this kanji, what's the sentence that you should say, what's the vocabulary, what's the keigo that you should use, and some of the tips. So you know what? It will be great fun journey, and welcome to this section. Let's learn Japanese while travel.